Hi, welcome back. We are looking at the first part of Walden by Henry David Thoreau. Um, and so we are looking at this first paragraph right here. Okay. So I told you in class that I was really, I think that his writing is beautiful. I'm not a huge fan of him as a person, but so just like, we talked about in the last video, we want to make sure that we are highlighting and that we have a key for ourselves. Okay, so my key is all the way down here at the bottom. So I'm going to be highlighting identity in blue, individuality in yellow, and freedom in orange. So looking at this first paragraph, okay, at a certain season of our life, we are accustomed to consider every spot as the possible site of a house. Okay. I have thus surveyed the country on every side within a dozen miles of where I live. In imagination, I have bought all the farms in succession. Okay, so for me, anytime we're talking about imagination, we're talking about freedom because he can do whatever he wants. For all were to be bought, and I knew their price. I walked over each farmer's premises, tasted his wild apples, discoursed on husbandry with him. If you're not familiar with the word husbandry, okay, it means care, cultivation, and breeding of crops, basically farming. Okay. Took his farm at his price, at any price, mortgaging it to him in my mind. Okay. This to me speaks towards his um, individuality. Okay. Taking this idea on his own. Even put a higher price on it, took everything but a deed of it, took his word for his deed, for I dearly love to talk. Cultivated it, and him too, to some extent, I trust, and withdrew when I had enjoyed it long enough. Freedom, the freedom to come and go as you please, leaving him to carry on. This experience entitled me to be, regardless, a sort of real estate broker with my friends. This sets him apart. Okay. Wherever I sat, there I might live, and landscape radiated from me accordingly. What is a house but a seat? Better a country seat. I discovered many a site for a house not likely to be soon improved, which some might have thought too, far from the village, but to my eyes the village was far from it. Well, there I might live, I said, and there I did live for an hour, a summer, a winter, and a winter life. Freedom. Saw how I could let the years run off, buffet the winter through, and see the spring come in. Future inhabitants of this region, wherever they may place their houses, may be sure they have been anticipated. An afternoon sufficed to lay out the land into the orchard, woodlot, and pasture to decide what fine oaks or pines should be left to stand before the door. That's another thing of freedom. Okay, the freedom to decide these things is very important to him, and whence each blasted tree could be seen to the best advantage. And then I let it lie, fallow perchance, for a man is rich in proportion to the number of things which he can let alone. In the comments here, I want you to put what this means. Okay. All right. And that is my first paragraph of Walden. I will talk to you guys later.